Okay, so let's read this together. In Georgia, we have 110 miles of beach, and it's some of the most pristine salt marshes in the world. And I just love, I love learning about, you know, ecology and geography and all the different animals that you find in different places. So one of my favorites is a sea turtle. And we used to go to Hunting Island a lot when my children were growing up, and there were lots of sea turtle nests. We went for a hatching watch one time, but nothing ever happened. We were hoping to see little tiny baby turtles marching down to the sea, but it never happened. Kind of sad. Okay. Huh?
We used to live in Hawaii, so we used to always swim with sea turtles.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness, how exciting. Okay, I need to put a Roman numeral 1 here. Hold on just a minute.
Is this on a page for this?
No, we're just going to do this together. I just think we should work on keyword outlining a lot. Y'all seem to be catching on really fast. I did have some students last year that didn't catch on quite as fast. But that's okay, because eventually they did. But I just think we probably need to do more practice in class, okay?
Are we going to do it in our book?
Yeah, you can do it in your composition book. That's a great idea. Okay. So I'm going to read through this. Actually, let's take turns reading. So we'll go in this order. I'll go, and then Hannah will read the next sentence, and then Gray will read the next sentence, and then John will read the next sentence, and then I'll start the process over, okay? We're just going to go one sentence at a time reading it. I think that'll be better than me just sitting there reading it to y'all. Probably be more interesting, okay? All right, sea turtle. Georgia is the summer home for several species of sea turtles.
Loggerhead is the most common.
They spend the cold months in the tropics.
In late spring, they travel to Georgia.
During the summer, they mate. Okay, your turn, Hannah.
Each year, about 1,000 sea turtles' nests can be found on Georgia's barrier islands.
Hatchlings make their way to the water by starlight.
Scientists believe this helps set their navigation system.
Artificial light confuses the hatchlings.
During the summer and early fall, most sea turtles' beaches prohibit the fires and flashing at night.
Okay, Gray, you do the last one.
Sea turtle enthusiasts work to preserve these fascinating creatures.
Good job, you guys. Okay, let's see if we can do this keyword outline here, and y'all can write this down. So first of all, we need to put down what the topic of the paragraph is. And let's see, what would you say the topic of this paragraph is?
Sea turtles.
Definitely. Okay, so sea turtles.
Do you want us to write this
Yeah, just do a little keyword outline in your notebook.
in pen?
Yeah, pen is great. Okay. Now let's do the first sentence. What words do you think we can cross out as not being necessary in our points? In this first sentence.
Is the
The is
yeah,
the, yes.
the,
Okay.
for and of.
Yep. And there's one that we don't need to put in there because we know this whole paragraph is about this.
Sea turtles.
Exactly. We don't need to use those words sea turtles. We know that we're talking about sea turtles here. Okay. Okay. So what should we put down here, do you think? Could we use Georgia and just use an abbreviation so we don't use up our words too fast?
Yeah, GA.
GA. Great. Georgia. What if we do, let's see, can you think of a little symbol we might draw very quickly to mean home?
House?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So that way we can say Georgia summer home.
Or
All right.
can you just write like sun?
Yeah, you could if you wanted to. So Georgia summer home. So we've only used one real word so far. So what else could we put here?
Several species.
Yeah, I think we could, and we could maybe put the number 4 here. You would never do that in real writing, but it's okay on a keyword outline. Several species. And now we know this is about sea turtles, so we really don't need that, do we?
No.
Okay. I think that will help us remember pretty well what that's about. Okay, what words do we not need in the next one? Yes.
Is.
Mm-hmm.
The,
Mm-hmm. Well, we're left with 3, so what do you think we should do?
Put the 3 down.
Yeah,
Write
let's
it down.
loggerhead. Most common. Those are those really big sea turtles. Y'all have probably seen pictures of them. They are so amazing. Okay, good job. Does everybody have that down? Okay, they spend the cold months in the tropics. Words that we don't need. What are they?
They.
Yes.
the,
Okay, I'm having a little trouble with my pen here. They, the,
In.
in,
in.
the,
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we've got 4 words left there.
we could like draw.
Should we draw a little snowstorm for cold?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Ooh, okay. So what should we put down?
Couldn't we just put cold months tropics?
Oh, yeah. That's great. Let me see. My pen is just not very it's not very responsive today for some reason. That's a great idea. So cold months tropics. Okay. That's great. In late spring, they travel to Georgia. All right, let's think about this. What do we need to get rid of there?
In,
In.
they,
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah. Okay, we've got 4 words there. Can somebody think of a way we could do that and use all 4 of those, but not go over our 3-word limit?
Late spring travel to GA.
Yes. Okay, great. Late spring travel. And I'm just going to use an arrow here. How about that? GA. Will that do it?
Yep.
I think it will. Okay. During the summer, they mate. All right. What can we get rid of there?
the,
Yeah.
the,
Do we really need the word during?
no.
We really do if we write a sentence, but we don't actually need it on a keyword outline, right? Okay, I can think of a way to write this in 3 words with starting with the word mate first. What do you think?
Yeah.
Mate.
Mate.
Why do we just do mate in summer? How about that?
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yep.
Okay. Each year, about 1,000 sea turtle nests can be found on Georgia's barrier islands. Okay, this is getting a little complicated. Let's get rid of some words first. There's a little symbol you can use for about. I'm going to scratch that out and I'm just going to write this symbol so I'll remember it. Y'all ever seen that before? Kind of like a sideways backwards S. And that means about. Okay. 1,000 is good because we can use a number for that, right? Now, they can be found on Georgia's barrier islands, but they're still there whether you find them or not, right? I think we can get rid of all of this here. So, and then we definitely don't need sea turtles, right? Okay, now what do we have? About 1,000 nests.
You could say year could be abbreviated, and then about 1,000 the number nests buried.
Okay, let me see if I can move this down a little bit without losing the, let's see. There we go. Okay. All right, so what about 1,000 nests barrier islands per, and how did you say to abbreviate it? Who told me that? Was that you, Gray?
I said YR.
YR. Okay. About 1,000 nests, and I just put a comma there, on the barrier islands per year. Good idea. Great. Okay. Let's see. Hatchlings make their way to the water by starlight. What little symbol can you think of that we could use for make their way to the? It's a real
Miss Kimbrell,
yeah.
what did you put slash and then XR?
YR, sorry. It looks sort of scratchy, doesn't it?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, there's a real simple symbol that we can just put here to substitute for all of that. Make their way to. What do you think it is? An arrow, exactly. I'm just going to write it here so I'll remember. So hatchlings arrow to water by starlight. Okay, I think we need that word hatchlings. What do you think? That seems like kind of an important word. What do you think?
Yeah.
Hatchlings?
Yeah.
Hatchlings arrow. Does anybody know the chemical name for water?
H2O.
H2O.
H2O. Yes. Hatchlings to water. And what else should we put?
Starlight.
Yes. We could even use the word by because we haven't used too many words yet, have we? Hatchlings to water by starlight. Okay, super. Scientists believe this helps set their navigation system. We could put scientists believe if we want to, but I don't think that's really that important. What is important in that sentence?
Help navigational system.
Yeah, so believe, I'm going to draw a star here, so I'll think of using stars. So I'm just going to do this, you guys. Look at this. What do you think I'm about to do? Stars set navigation system. How would that do?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Couldn't we also put just help navigational system? Or
Yeah, it could, because probably no matter what you put there for that word gray, you're probably going to remember what the idea was, right? So if that seems better to you, you certainly could. Okay. Artificial light confuses the hatchlings. Okay, we're going to have to get rid of something here. What are we going to get rid of? What about just getting rid of the?
No.
And we already really know we're talking about hatchlings, right?
Cross it out.
We can-
Cross it out.
Yeah, we can cross that out. So do you think this will help us remember what it's about? Artificial light confuses.
Yes. Yes.
Let's put that down. Artificial light confuses. And if you wanted to, you could just draw like little baby turtle. I'm not a very good artist, but that's my best rendition of a baby turtle. Okay. Let's see. I think that's just so cool. Isn't it amazing? So when we went out there on the turtle watch, it was a good bright night with starlight, and we just were standing on the beach hoping to see the turtles. When they do hatch out, they start toward the beach and they march straight down to the water in pretty much a straight column, which is, I just wanted to see it so bad, and we never did. We tried several times. What, Hannah? Uh-oh, your sound is out. That happened to somebody in level 1 on Tuesday several times. I don't know what happened. Try it again. Okay, I got you. I think that was you. Yeah. And what were you saying, Hannah?
I was saying that it don't, they know like to go in a straight line.
Have you ever seen them hatch out and march down to the water?
No.
No, me either. I really wanted to. I really, really wanted to, but it never worked out. Okay, during summer and early fall, most sea turtle beaches prohibit fire and flashlights at night. Whoa, this is a lot of information. How are we going to do this? Okay. Let's
Take
do,
out, just take out and.
definitely take out and. Okay.
Right there too.
sea turtle.
I guess we can get rid of sea turtles.
Yeah.
All right. Have y'all used the not sign at all this week?
I have.
Okay, so the not sign, we might just be able to do this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Not or no, fires, flashlights. And I'll put a comma, beaches. Will that help us remember that fact?
Yeah.
Yeah. They get confused and they kind of like will go in a circle if they can't get their navigation system set correctly, which is just amazing, isn't it? Now, are y'all familiar with this word, enthusiasts? Have you ever heard of that word before?
Mhm.
Heard it, but I don't know what it means.
Okay, do you know what the word enthusiastic means?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. It means somebody that you're really excited about something, right? So a sea turtle enthusiast is somebody who's really excited and fascinated with sea turtles. Okay. They have sea turtle volunteers that go around, at least at the Hunting Island beach where we used to go. And they actually find the sea turtle nest when they're located in places that aren't really safe, and they dig them up, and they move all of the eggs to an enclosure, a fence. It's like a chain link fence, because raccoons will dig them up and eat them. Oh, look, there's the bird. Raccoons will dig up the eggs and eat them. They're different, predators that will eat sea turtle eggs. And so they'll move these things into a fence that has a top over it. And the chain link is too small for the animals to get through, but it's small enough, it's big enough for the sea turtles to get through. So when they hatch, they locate them, kind of near the beach. And when they hatch, they just march down to the water. So that's a sea turtle enthusiast, somebody who's really, really into sea turtles. Okay, so anyway, why don't we just use a person for this? We don't have to. If you wanted to use that word, you could. I'm not sure if we can fit it in. People. What else could we put instead of sea turtles enthusiasts? What else do we need here?
Can we put enthusiasts, preserve creatures?
You could. Enthusiasts. What was your next one?
Preserve creatures?
Preserve. Yes, that's great. Preserve. And we let's see, these fascinating creatures, we're talking about sea turtles. So, preserve. Why don't we just say them? Okay. Or you could say creatures, but then, we're specifically talking about sea turtles here. So if we just put creatures, that doesn't really get to the heart of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, can we give an oral report using our keyword outline?
Mhm.
Okay.
Hold
I think-
on.
Okay. I think we will do it in the same order that we did it before. I'll go, then Hannah, then Gray, then John, and we'll just keep going till we get done, okay?
Would you write enthusiasts?
Yes. ENTHUSIASTIASTS. You can't really read that very well. I don't know why. Must have been running out of space on my graphic tablet. Okay. All right. Are we ready to do a report now? All right. I'm going to go first. Georgia's barrier island beaches are the summer home for several species of sea turtles. Uh-oh, I lost you again, Hannah.
Me? Okay.
There you go. There you go.
I just have to speak louder. Loggerheads are the most common sea turtle.
Okay,
In cold months, they journey to the tropics.
super. John, your turn.
In late spring, they travel to Georgia.
These loggerhead sea turtles mate in the summer while they're in Georgia.
And
I think I know what that symbol means.
What? Say it again.
That symbol in the beginning.
Oh, that's the little kind of like sideways S, and it means about.
And barrier islands each year.
Okay, Gray.
The hatchlings march to the water by starlight.
Ooh, I love that. March. Great.
the stars set their navigation system.
Artificial light confuses the hatchlings so that they do not make it to the water safely. Hannah, if you're talking, I can't hear you. You're not talking? Okay. You're thinking, that's fine. Why don't you start out with people should not? Will that help you? Okay. So lean in a little bit and say it again. I can't really hear you.
Fires at beaches.
Good. Okay. All right. Let's see. And Gray, you go last.
The enthusiasts help preserve these sea turtles.
Super. Okay. Y'all did great. This is not as easy of a paragraph as the one we did last week, was it? So super job. I just love sea turtles, so I really wanted to do that one.